The man is attempting to steal oil worth billions, but his nervousness is getting the better of him. The drill bit has become stuck in the pipeline, and the oil pressure at this point is rapidly increasing, putting him at risk of an explosion at any moment. In a panic, he grabs a wrench, trying to pull the drill bit out, but it's too late. A massive amount of oil vapor bursts out along the drill bit, instantly igniting the entire cave. Fortunately, the man runs fast enough to escape with his life. Having learned his lesson, the oil thief spares no expense and directly hires Jimmy, the industry's top drilling expert, for a hefty fee of $200 million. Compared to the previous novice, Jimmy is much more professional. He starts by setting a 3-minute countdown timer, then calmly inserts the drill bit into the pipeline. When he has drilled halfway through, he even injects coolant to lower the drill bit's temperature. Now comes the most critical part. Just before the drill breaks through the pipe, Jimmy suddenly stops. He then calmly connects an oil transport pipe to the drilling point. It turns out he plans to use the oil pressure to automatically burst through the last millimeter of thickness he left behind. This way, there's no safety risk. The moment the timer hits 0, a huge volume of oil flows into the transport pipe. The oil thief is very pleased. Next, he introduces Jimmy to an even bigger job. This time, the client is an oil tycoon who plans to steal oil worth $100 billion. As a reward, Jimmy can earn $1 billion, but Jimmy is reluctant to take the job because the oil pressure would drop too much, making it easy for the oil company to discover. Plus, storing that much oil would also be a problem. However, the client has already made preparations. He plans to store the oil in an abandoned water tower on a hill. Finally, he raises Jimmy's pay by another $500 million, and Jimmy reluctantly agrees. To avoid suspicion, the client directly buys a hotel because the nearest oil pipeline to the water tower runs right underneath it. Given the daunting nature of this mission, Jimmy calls in his old teammates from his oil-stealing squad. First, the team's pipeline specialist calculates the exact location of the pipeline. All they need to do is smash through the wall in front of them and dig a 50-meter tunnel to reach the oil pipeline. But after digging just 10 meters or so, they hit a layer of rock that regular shovels can't break through. Jimmy decides on the spot to use an impact drill, but this will undoubtedly create a huge noise that will alarm the hotel guests above. To make matters worse, a police officer suddenly shows up at the hotel for a patrol at that very moment.